Hey everyone, I'm here to talk to you about Schoology updates and groups and courses. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm in my elementary sample course and I'm in my materials right now, but to see my updates, I'm going to flow right on over to the left-hand side of my screen and click on updates. Now, from here, we're going to just kind of get ourselves oriented. In the middle of our screen is where we're going to post and find all the updates we have provided our course. On the right-hand side of our screen, we're going to actually see upcoming, whether it's an assignment that we created in the course materials, or it's an event we add to the calendar by using this event functionality right over here. So back over to our text editor. I just want you to know that there's lots of functionality here and you can hover over any one of the top or bottom toolbars and it will tell you exactly what it does. Today I'm going to focus on inserting content because I know a lot of you want to know how do you get links out and how do you make it user friendly. So for this purpose, I'm just going to do a quick link here. Click that button, insert content, insert link. I'm going to paste my URL and I'm going to give it a title. Insert, and there is a hyperlink to the FCPS Schoology Help Center. Now, at the bottom toolbar, you can actually import a Word doc, a PDF. You can also link that same Schoology Help Center link a different way. To make it more visible, you can go ahead and add a link at the bottom toolbar, give it the title, and attach. Now you see it at the bottom of the text editor. So moving along, you can even have a resource. Say you created something a while ago, you just want to bring it back in from a different course, you can attach it right here. You can use this audio video functionality to deliver your message so your students can hear you and or see you. And you can do a poll, or when you're all done, you say, this message is great, and oh my gosh, I have to copy it to 3 other courses. No problem. You hit the copy button and you select the courses that this message applies to, and it will go right to them without you having to duplicate your work. Simple as that. So I'm going to go ahead and post my message right here. Here I am at the top of the screen. You can see my hyperlink is right here. And everything looks great. So I have my link that showed up at the bottom and I have my link that showed up at the top. Now, what about commenting and liking? How does this happen in our updates? Well, depending on your course options, you go into your privacy settings, students can comment and like things. So if I click like, a little smiley face comes up. I can even write a comment and say, this is great. Post it. And there it is. So once again, you can also moderate posts if you're wanting to make sure that what's being said in your updates and in your course is school appropriate. Also, I want you to know in courses, parents can't join courses. Only students can be part of a course. So parents can only view what their students view here. So what if you have a post and it is super important and you want your kids to see it everywhere? Let me show you a little trick. We go back up to our text editor and we say, this post is super important. Super important post. Then before I post, I go to this nice talking bubble with the plus. I hit the arrow and I say, ring that bell. And I leave this little parent figure checked because I want my parents to see this update too. I hit post. And now I want you to notice that super important post is right underneath the text editor, and it is also at the top of our screen. And even when I go over to materials, it is still at the top of my screen. What a lovely way to keep things at the forefront for your students. Now I'm going to scroll down here and just show you a couple of the features. If you were to create that audio video, this is what it might look like. Ready to go, just hit play and students can see you and hear you. You can also add images to your post. I only recommend that when you add an image, you copy that image to a Google Doc and then place it back into Schoology. It makes it really user-friendly and easy to stick. And then I would say posts with polls are great because you can really get some formative information from your kiddos. So you can see here, I have, if you could be one of the animals below, what would you be? I click on the animal I'd want to be, and now we have 2 votes, one for a lion and one for a giraffe. You can hit refresh at any time to see an update to your poll. That being said, once again, this is your updates. This is your hub for communicating with your students and your parents viewing what your students see. Make sure your students have their notifications set if they are older students and have cell phones to receive push notifications. So that way they can have a whole nother level of customization and intentional communication with you.